Truths to begin with. Within Research Truths, there's really four main products that we have. The first of which is surveys. Very simple. It's really the ability to target someone based on their behavior. So if what we do at Curious, we passively track people on their device. We see what apps they're using, what websites they're going to, what they're shopping for on Amazon and Walmart, what they see on YouTube and different places. So if you want to target really unique audiences like people who are on Instagram every day of the week and also on TikTok, or people that have spent an ungodly amount of time playing a game and identify them based on their behaviors, we could do that and target them and bring them into a survey. That survey can be hosted in any environment. It doesn't have to be hosted in ours, and a much more hyper-targeted way of finding someone rather than asking them what they did or who they are. We already know because we see their behaviors and bring them into a survey. The second product is related to that, surveys. It's the ability to append or enrich that survey data with behavioral data. So I think it's called behavioral appends. And this is super cool because what it essentially is, it's the ability to append actual behaviors at a respondent level to each survey response. So we've created up to, I think, 600 or 700 different variables on a person. We've put those into data packages such as like media habits or hobbies and interests or social media behaviors, so that you can append that to each survey respondent and shorten your survey, deepen your analysis. From a traditional research point of view, one really, good example is a concept test where you could simply take people who are acceptors of your concept today, and then you write your report on there. We can actually append the media behaviors or any other behaviors onto those concept acceptors so you can understand where to activate them, or where they spend time, or who they are, and go beyond kind of what traditional research does. In a similar vein, we've launched a kind of like a bite-sized product called Omnibus. Omnibus is basically a one question survey of 1,000 people once a week. So we have a rep sample that goes out once a week. You get the ability to ask a question, but we can also then append that same behavioral information to that question so that you can take that one question and completely deepen your understanding of that person or that research problem that you're trying to look into. And finally, just understanding audiences, just, the basics of research, but we see people and where they show up and who they are. So if you wanted to see people who buy certain products, who traverse certain websites, who are users of certain apps, we can tell you anything about them at any time because of those ability to profile them dynamically based on their behaviors and give you an understanding of an audience that's deeper than any questions that you could ever ask them. So there are research products. I think really compelling, really innovative in terms of kind of driving research forward, and this ability to bring survey data and behavioral data together is a very new concept, and we've done it in a way that speaks to researchers, that speaks to the way that they traditionally operate. We're giving you behavioral data in a structured format that looks like survey data, that's easy for any research agency to bring that data in and use in their analysis and not be scared by behavioral data. So that's it on researchers.